guys, it's Larry, and today I have a very different video for you, and this is completely unscripted, so forgive me if I trip over my words, but I wanted to share some information on how I use my planners. I thought this might be helpful for many of you in whether you're new to planning or sometimes we just get to a spot where maybe we're tired of doing things the way we've always done it, and we need a little bit of inspiration or a new idea, or we just want to maybe reach our goals and we need a little bit of help and inspiration in reaching those goals, and maybe learning a new way of tackling our daily tasks will help us achieve our goals. So what I want to show you today is how I use my planners, and I do have a lot of planners, and I will admit to that, but I don't think I've gone overboard, and I want to share with you exactly how I use them all and see if this might be useful for you. So let's get started. I have 3 planners that I typically use, and this is my first one here. And I'm not going to open it and show it to you only because this is my actual business. This is my business planner. And most of you don't know, but as a profession, I am a social media manager and a virtual assistant. So this planner is a classic happy planner, and it holds all of my client files. So what I have done is I have taken, instead of having a January, February, March tab, I have turned each tab into the name of a client. And behind that tab is what I have outlined for their monthly newsletters and their monthly social media plan. Whether it's, most of them will have Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, newsletters, blogging, stuff like that, and I will have an entire social media calendar layout and details and all of that behind each client tab. So this is my work binder, and this is my work Bible, to be completely honest. This is my lifeline right here. So I won't show you the details today, and this is going to be a quick overview today. If you're interested in learning more details, I will absolutely share that. I'll just cover up any confidential information or important stuff before I share it. But leave me some notes in the comments and let me know if you're interested in how I structure all of that. So this is one planner that is absolutely 100% business related. This is my work, okay? My second planner is also a classic size happy planner, and this is what I consider, I've always kind of called it my work planner, but I guess since I just explained that the last one was my work planner, that doesn't make sense. But this is more of my structural day-to-day, what I do for myself. Okay, so hopefully that'll make more sense. And this one I've showed you on many occasions of my planning videos. When I do a plan with me video, I'll show you how I decorate it. And I will oftentimes show you some of the things that I will put into some of the functional stuff I will share with you as well. Like this is last week's layout. And I'll show some of the things that I do, but I try not to make it too personal because, again, a lot of this is very personal to me and my company. So you're probably a little bit more familiar with this one, and this just goes by the month, and then I have some extra tabs, and I can do more detail on that as well if you're interested. Again, please leave comments or questions, and we can cover all of this in more detail later, but I just want to give a quick overview. So that's that. And then my third planner is the large happy planner. And this one is so large, it's actually hard to keep in camera view. So the reason I got this one was I used to use a steno book for journaling. And I decided I wanted something nicer, a little bit prettier, a little bit more functional. And again, because it's a personal journal, I can't show too much of that. Let me see, I've got a layout here. I haven't used yet. Let me show you this. So this one I just did a plan with me on, but this is kind of how I lay it out and structure it. So again, this is my personal stuff. This is my self-care. This is my exercise. This is my journaling. These are my daily activities for well-being. And so that's how I just wanted to share, again, very generically, how I use multiple planners and what the function of each of them, how they function for me and why I use so many planners. And then the next point of sharing this is to share with you some of the fun things that I've been doing over the last couple of days. It started out as I needed some refill pages for my work planner. This is my Glam Girl Classic personal planner, and I needed some refill pages, so I printed a whole bunch out. And I thought, you know what, while I'm at it, let me print some more of this and some more of that. And I actually had a lot of fun, and I thought I would share with you what I've been making. So this is a full-size sheet, which I will cut down to fit the classic size Happy Planner. And I did cover up, I do have some personal info there for different companies that I do training with. So I covered up their names, but other than that, this is a customized page that I made specifically for me in my daily tasks for work. So this is before I touch client work. This is just me and my business, what I do, and my top priorities for the day. This is my business logo. And then on the back side, I actually add in fun things that I want to do for the day, calls that I need to schedule, and notes for the next day. So this is what it looks like before I cut it down to size for the Classic Happy Planner. So I just printed a whole bunch of those. I also make up weekly priority sheets. So those were my daily. This is my weekly. And I just add in cute little graphics of stuff that I find on the internet. And I've got my top priorities for the week and notes. Again, these will be cut down to fit the Classic Happy Planner size and punched. Fun things I want to do this week, because I always think that's kind of important. Otherwise, I don't ever get to the fun stuff, right? So I need to recognize it and get to those. Date night ideas and shopping sales or notes. And I just thought this graphic was super cute. My inspiration for the week. And then just a picture of a paint palette, because I do a lot of creative work. So that's my weekly. And I only printed out 3 of these because then I decided I wanted to add some new graphics. So here is the latest and greatest I just made up today of my weekly to-do list with some new graphics, because I thought these girls were so pretty. And I added in some pink and black flowers. I think this was from a planner sticker. I think that might have been from Planner One Love's weekly kit. And then on the back side, I added a picture of coffee with a little steam heart, super cute. Date night ideas, left that one the same and added in a Audrey Hepburn Tiffany super cute graphic. I think this is from Victoria Thatcher. So that's my new weekly to-do list. And we'll share that one last. I also found, this is from Erin Rochelle, erinrochelle.com. I'll leave links for all of this stuff below, but this was something I found maybe on Pinterest. This is a daily overview, and I thought this would be really helpful. I left it full size. This one's going to go in my full large Happy Planner where I actually do my journaling, and I thought I could put in some top priorities for the day, important stuff, to-do list, track my meals. So I'll have a place to track my meals, track my mood. I am feeling, I like that. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Water tracker was very helpful. And a gratitude and motivation box where I can write in some stuff. And then you can put an overall star rating for the day. And I just printed it double-sided. and I figured I'd put it in between each of my pages, each of my weekly pages, and if I use 1 a week or 2 a week or 4, you know, whatever if I can fill it out every day, that would be ideal, but we'll see what happens. This is a test. The next thing that I printed for my big happy planner is this walk every day sheet. And I will have to put a link below for where I found this. I believe it was in a private Facebook group, but I just wanted to put that in there. Granted, we're already, you know, halfway through March, but I printed out January, February, March. I've got April, May, June, and then the rest of the year. And I'm going to add that into my large happy planner so I can track my walking all in one spot rather than weekly, so I can just flip to it and see it all in one view if I want to. Super cute. And this page I just got from one of the ladies, I believe, from Happy Planner. So again, I will leave a link below. Yes, it's got the Happy Planner logo. So this was from one of the ladies of Mom Be Happy Planner, and she shared this in the blog post. I haven't read all of the details yet, but I watched her video on it, and I thought I would try and implement this. This is a spring cleaning 7-day plan to a happy and healthy life. So I'm going to test this out. There is a full challenge that you can do with this hashtag happy and healthy in spring. So if you're interested, I will leave you the details for that, but I wanted to put that in my large happy planner and give it a shot. So I'm going to try and do this challenge. I will probably start it next week, not this week. And then the last thing that I had to share with you is something that is 100% custom made with a little help with 2 graphics. So I decided that I loved this graphic so much. It is Daily Confidence Affirmations, and I thought, you know, this would be really good to read these every morning. And this is from Sunny Lenarduzzi. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Sunny. She is amazing. She is someone you should be following on YouTube. She does great YouTube videos. She tells you how to grow your YouTube channel, and she's just amazing. Just check her out. Check her out at least once. And one of her programs or workshops mentioned this Daily Confidence Affirmations, so I thought I would put that in. I decided to create it as a dashboard for my large happy planner where I have my journal, and I will read this every morning with my coffee. So in creating the dashboard, I decided to make something cute. Rather than just making a regular rectangle, I went into Cricut Design Space and I picked out a tag that was free in Design Space. And instead of leaving it white, I decided to color it with a pattern. And this pattern is actually a page from a 12 by 12 designer series paper pack that I bought at Michael's. And I scanned this whole 12 by 12 sheet into my computer and turned it into a paper print in Design Space. So it's now considered a pattern instead of a color, and I use that as my background. I took Sunny's graphic and I turned it into a PNG file and I placed it on top of that background, and then I print and cut through my Cricut. So if you're interested in those kind of tutorials, I can show you how to do that. I do have one. I'll put in an iCard up above on how I do dashboards. Very, very similar process. I'm just not laminating this one. However, I did print 2 of them because I'm going to glue them together, make them double-sided on the back side. Same tag, same background print with a second PNG file from Sunny at Sunny Lenarduzzi, and this one is a little R-rated, but if you can hang with it for a minute, this is adorable. She says how to handle criticism, and it has, what do you call those when you make the first letters of each word stand for something. So if you look at the first Fuckit, yeah, I love this. This is absolutely adorable. Everyone should have this in some place where they can see it on a regular basis. But the acronym, I think that's what it stands for. The acronym, the F is find your center. The U is useful or harmful. What kind of criticism is it? C is consider the source. That's probably pretty obvious, but we really got to think about that one. K is kill them with kindness. I is intuition, which I don't recall what her instructions were on that, but I think it's probably pretty self-explanatory, is how do you handle criticism? Intuition, you either feel it or you don't. You know they're genuine and truthful, or you know they're just trying to hurt you and doing it out of spitefulness. So that's when you can discard the kind of criticism. And then you terminate the feeling. You let it go. And that, to me, that means just literally let it go. Terminate it, let it go. So that is her recommendations for handling criticism. So again, I am going to glue these two pieces together and then punch them and use them as a dashboard in my large Happy Planner, which I use for journaling, which I will see every morning while I have my coffee and go through my morning habits. So I just wanted to share all of that with you. I hope this is helpful, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have comments, I would love to hear what you have to say. I'd also love to answer any questions you have. And if you are looking for more information on the ways that I use my planners functionally, I would love to share it with you. Just leave me some notes below and ask those questions, and I will absolutely create more videos based on your feedback and your comments. All right? Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I appreciate your support. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next video. Remember, be thankful, be kind,